But guys, with the rally tomorrow, I'm finally catching up and finishing the final stage walkthrough for stage 5. Hope to see you tomorrow, but yeah, just a little bit of a revision around this area with some of the options you have. There's now some alternates to the jumps, so for those that did watch this video before, obviously this first jump's no worry in the off-road. The second jump, however, wasn't real great in the off-road. We didn't make it. So I've made some pretty strong revisions this next kilometre or so. The rest of the stage is as normal, but I just never made the video for it because I was too busy making these fixes. So with that said, this normal jump's no problem at all. Just go straight over it and all good. But for those that really don't like taking the jumps because of the physics glitches, I understand, so I've created you the bit chute. The bit chute is an option for you to take an alternative route for these jumps that won't end up in a physics nightmare. For this bit chute, I'm just going to take you a walk through both of them. You're basically popping across the other route. So as you can see, there's give way signs here. If there is another car coming down that road and you pop out and hit them, you are at fault, not them. So, as it says here, if you hit someone else after this sign, you're at fault. You may cop a penalty. But yeah, nice and simple. It just pops back across the road here. Through this sector, you can see where you'd normally land for the jump, just on this flat area here. And we come back around towards the main area. Through the left hangar, swinging around into the right hangar. And then back onto the runway. So at this point here, you really want to hold it flat and just basically pin it towards the jump. And just go straight, keep it straight, keep your foot in it, and you'll have no worries there. It's not that long of a jump, we're jumping over 2 hercs this time rather than 4. For those that do want to take the bit chute, it can be accessed on the right here, and it's obviously an authorized method. It's going to take you underneath the C-130s. Just keep an eye out for the props. They are a little bit low. Obviously we're off-road, so it's a bit taller. Let's see, I think we can... yeah, there you go. So, just got to make your way through these. It's your punishment for being a little bitch. Again, nice clean flat area after the jump. Just make sure no one's right behind you about to land on you. It shouldn't be a problem there, but just keep an eye on it. Towards the end of the runway, favour the right hand side of the road here. Get your braking done early and get the car turned through the 2 bales. This particular spot is particularly slippery. You hit the crest and immediately start turning left. And then we head back up onto this road. Nice and slow in the off-road. It's a bit quicker in the actual cars, but you'll see here, you can see the arrows. That's where you know you got your turn point at. As you start to hit this crest, I'd start braking, getting yourself slowed and around the corner nice and efficiently. We then get a nice little break for you. I know it's a long stage, so this is a good spot to just kind of cool down, get your head back for one last little tap before we finish the rally. As we come across checkpoint 4, again, slight left, and we come now through a dip up here. Through the left, through the right. You can keep a bit of speed through here. Just be careful with this one because, again, uphill braking. You hit the little bump and it's building on the outside. So make sure you get your speed off early and get yourself around the corner efficiently. As we come over this crest, it's a little bit blind. Favour a little bit towards the outside. You want to stay on the road. If you cut too much there, that slope there is a bit steep. It can do damage to your car. So just keep it on the dirt and you'll be okay. Coming back around, we enter the final arena section. We kick uphill to the left. Now, this bit here can be held flat pretty much the whole way until I tell you the braking zone's coming up here. Over the crest, you just want to keep a little bit left. And then a long, slow right-hand transition. Now, there's a crest and then the braking here for a tight turn around the bow. It's not too severe a turn, but remember you're actually going to be carrying a fair bit of speed in the rally cars. Again, quick little skirt up to a right-hander. Long right over the crests. Now this one's pretty straightforward here again too. Just keep to the left, break it down at its last little crest and turn it over. And it's pretty high on the inside. This one's tricky. You really don't see much coming over it. So you can see here there's like that little, the right-hand like drive track. You basically just want to point the car towards that, get over here to the right by the bale, tiny bit of right-hand cornering, and you'll point down like this. That's the area all your colleagues are going to be watching you from, so make sure you smile for them. Down and to the left. And then a real tight one around here to the right. Again, off camber. You can see the off-road pushing. It doesn't want to turn there because it's off camber. So keep in mind you're going to be a bit more pace in the rally car. Don't jet off that cliff because it will hurt you really badly. and then we come back downhill around to the left. I like to keep a bit of a wide line on exit here, just because there's this little artifact in the road that's fine to drive over it, but it just upsets the car a little bit, so I prefer to keep it flat. I then aim back for the left, you got the dip, I then brake, and as soon as you clear this crest, you can basically start turning here. The off-road didn't like it, but in the rally car, you just flick it with a bit of handbrake and it lands flat and you're good to go. And coming back up to the right here, I personally aim my left wheel basically past this barrel, and as soon as I'm past it, I just square up towards the finish. Keep it flat. Obviously, don't slow down. As soon as you're past it, get the car turned and slowed to the left here. There is a little bit of room to run off out there if you need it, hence why the arrow barrier doesn't go the whole way up this direction here. Finally, one last time, stop in the tent, chat to the officials, make sure it's all hunky-dory and you're all happy. Jump through, up through the media zone, have a chat to Hana and the guys, make sure you give them an idea, tell them how you found the rally, and then come around here and you've got a rather large waiting area for you to chill in, have a chat to everyone, cheer your fellow competitors across the line, and hang around for the podium if you've got time. We'd love to see you. Particularly, obviously, if you're on the podium. When that happens, we are going to get the winning car to drive down here and just set up below the podium. So, as an FYI, that's one thing we are going to be doing. Then, when we're done, I'm sure there'll be nothing better to do but just to launch the cars wherever the fuck we want. I'm going to drive down here. I'm sure that'll happen before the mission ends. To see who can get the car closest or first down to the water. I'm sure we'll find out. Either way, guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you tomorrow for Rally Lybor.